It's market day here in Sydney. Let's go source an outdoor marketplace to sell online. Hi, and welcome to Well-Bred Wardrobe. I'm Christin, a full-time American reseller who just moved from Seattle to Sydney to finally reunite with my partner. And now here I am, time to restart my online shops. And today we're headed off to the markets to see if I can restock my online stores. The goal is faster flips, maybe at a lower price point, to help the algorithm see me as a trustworthy seller. I've got $100 US, approximately 150 Australian, to restart my shops. Let's go. It may be hard to believe for those of you headed into the cooler autumn nights, but this is October. It's currently in the upper 70s, 24 Celsius, and springtime here in Sydney, Australia. And marketplaces just like this one are pretty common in my area. You can find vintage, secondhand, artisan, live music, and tons of food vendors as well. It's a very family-friendly event and seems to fit all budgets. Some of the sellers here are professional businesses. They'll be here all year long, while others are more casual, set up almost like a garage sale style. And of course, when I see a box on the floor full of clothes, I'm going to sort through it. It's about as close to the Goodwill bins as I'm going to get. I'm just digging through to see if anything stands out as a familiar name, label, or seems to be, I don't know, better quality than what I'm feeling right here. Unfortunately, this first stall is not going to have anything for me. And of course, I couldn't walk by Bart and not take a closer look. Fortunately, he's got a big stain on him, so I didn't go any further than that. I am focused on my goals. Faster flips at lower prices, as much as I can carry home, basically. I do not need to start off with any project pieces. No thanks. For comparison, check out this professional booth. I thought that Western shirt underneath might have been from Pendleton, but it was no name. And then look, it's a horse. I mean, the patriarchy.
Tell me about patriarchy, which, to my understanding, is where men and horses run everything?
Sure.
I shall seek my fortune there.
All right. So.
Also, the USA. This booth in the back definitely had some items that had to come home with me. Stick around to the end to see the haul. And if you're liking this so far and want to continue on with my journey, don't forget to hit the subscribe and ring that bell notification so you know when things go live. Scoping out labels was another thing I did at the markets and will continue to do weekly here and at the thrifts. Some of these are new to me brands, while others, like that Scotch and Soda shirt, are names that I know. But $10 Australian is $6.50 American, and I don't think I would have picked that up at, say, a full price Goodwill back in the US. It's just not something I found I could flip. And this is seriously weird to me. It's spooky season, you guys. I didn't see a single spooky here. Nothing Halloween at all, but plenty of clothes. Here's a name we're probably all familiar with from Anthropologie, but I'm not sure if this is recent or more dated style. I wasn't checking comps while I was out. The market was just way too crowded. I was having fun just flipping through, finding what I found. If you see anything that I missed and want to shout it out, please do so. I've got to get better at this, and fast. The food vendors at this market did not disappoint. My boyfriend ordered an acai bowl. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but I got something better. This is a gluten-free crepe, which makes my heart happy. This one was savory and delicious and everything I needed to keep on with my day. So thanks. Thank you, French crepe guy. Merci. And just a fun little tidbit, our first date was actually to a crepe place that he knew did gluten-free crepes because that was what I asked for. And I wasn't even sure it was possible at the time. All right, check out the nature with me. This is an ibis. I've shown them before, and their nickname is a bin chicken. How freaking cute is that? I have an affinity for these little bin chickens. I think I am a bin chicken. And I am being well behaved and sticking with the rule, look but do not touch. Apparently everything here is gonna try and kill me. Look how close this bird is. All right, let's get back to the market. Because I am here to source and not really shop, I skip right over the arts and crafts things, but if you guys want to take a look, I can do that for you next time. For now, let's go look at all the secondhand fashion. And a suitcase of $5 items on the ground has been spotted, so you know I'm going all in. Is there anything here to flip? I'm still just getting my bearings here, and I'm not finding anything in this suitcase that I think would do particularly well. Even at that low price point, I just don't think this is exactly what I'm looking for. Remember, I'm also trying to go for spring and summer items. This cotton on piece seems like the kind of thing I should be picking up, but $5 might be too high for that. More like $2. And some vendors are totally okay with negotiating prices. I, however, do not really do that. I'm just not super comfortable, but you know, give me a few weeks. Now, before we head out of the market and onto the haul, check out these DIY upcycled jeans. I wonder how many pair it took to make these things. And this guy had a whole booth full of jeans just like that. All right, time for a coffee and to walk on home. I have my arms loaded, and you'll see in just a second what I decided could come home with me to resell online. Bag number 1. Let's go through it. I'll tell you the prices in Australian dollars, and I'll put the US equivalent on the screen. Out of this bag, the first booth was a $10, no matter what it was, and then they advertised buy one, get one half off. So I bought 4 things for $30. The first thing to catch my eye, new with tags, Zara. I'm seeing Zara a lot here, and I'm trying to see if it's any good for reselling. This was originally priced at $69.95. That's the Australian dollar, and it is a size large. And it has that lingerie, but actually a dress look. Very 90s. With it, I also picked this up, Princess Polly. That's an Australian brand that I had heard of and sold in the States. This is a US size 8, Australian size 12. I loved the puff sleeves and that plaid gingham print, like a picnic style dress. This next piece, also an Australian brand, but one I had heard of in the States and sold, Shopo. Brand new. It's an Australian 14, which equates to a US 10. And this is a very long skirt with a slit all the way up the front. Very pretty cottage core. And the last piece from that stall, also new with tag, from Glassons. I don't know this brand, so I am trying to learn. It was $59.99 originally, size 12. This is the super high-rise wide leg pant. I thought I probably couldn't go wrong with 4 items, 3 being new with tags for $30. My goal today was to restart my shops with $100 US. I'll be doing this challenge over the next week, and I wanted to get some items that would be lower dollar flips but faster. I got the advice from Alana, a viewer of the channel. Thank you, Alana. I think she's right. I need to sell some items at a lower price point to make more flips up front as a new eBay seller. I think that'll help the algorithm once people start to purchase from me, and then I'll become a trusted seller. A way bigger, heavier bag. Let's go through it. Okay, this booth was run by a group of friends. They each had their own piles, selling prices differed. And I purchased everything I'm about to show you for $30. Starting with the most expensive, these are a pair of Ferragamo jelly shoes made in Italy, and they were $20. Look how cute that bow is. So these are adorable, right? We can all agree. Also from that same booth, earrings for $1. The first pieces that caught my eye were actually on the ground in a box. I found this, it's cotton on body. It caught my eye because it's a very breathable fabric, cropped, and had this great wide sleeve. As I kept digging, I found matching shorts. Both of these are a size small. And this is a recycled fabric. It says it used to be a plastic bottle. These were $2 a piece. The last piece from that stall was from the hanging rack. It was priced at $5. Glass-ons. Another piece by them, size small. And if you've watched any of my videos or see what I'm wearing, I love this pumpkin spice color. And this is in like brand new condition. Another booth I visited had everything for $5 a piece. I did purchase some 2-piece sets and they were $5 a piece. First item is the brand Witchery. Size 8, Australian, long maxi, like a witchy dress. And now it's equal but opposite in cream. And this brand I had never heard of before, Ninny. But again, it's that maxi length tiered ruffle, which I'm seeing a lot of here. Then this cute thing, like a pinup style dress, covered in little lips. The back has some really cute detailing as well, with those big cloth covered buttons. I thought this was really cute. The brand is called Dangerfield. I'm just hoping that for $5 that I can flip it on eBay with free shipping, make some money, and get some sales rolling in the next few weeks. This item she hadn't even put out yet. It was in an IKEA bag on the ground, and I just asked if all that was for sale as well. She said yes, she just didn't have room for it all. I asked if I could take a look at it, and for her to price it, it was $5. Look at that gorgeous knit. It's like granny square, but even cooler. And I don't think this had any tags. This might actually be handmade. I don't know the difference between knitting and crocheting to know which one has to be handmade. Is this it? I would love it if this was it. It's very beautiful. And again, pumpkin spice. So $5 each. You guys will probably recognize that. I saw a Gymshark on the table, so that's the top. And we have the matching leggings. Both size small, and both clearly branded. Hopefully that's a good and fast flip. The last piece from that booth was also a 2-piece set, so $10 altogether. And this is a new to me brand. I think it's Arnhem. I was told by someone there it was a good brand, so we'll do some comps, show them on screen. It does have little bells, and it has the matching maxi skirt, which is a wrap style skirt. It's very bohemian and reminded me a lot of Spell. So I'm hoping it's in the same price range. We'll see. I did not run comps at the market at all. It was crazy busy and very warm. So I just wanted to shop, see what there was to see, and then get home. This last piece was actually the first thing that I bought at the market. In a stall is the only thing I purchased. You guys might recognize this, the same that I did. I've sold this at least twice before. Free People Intimately. This is their trapeze dress. It's a little older style, but it still sells, and I don't think we'll ever go out of style. This was 15 Australian dollars. I was hoping to find a second piece there so I could maybe offer 20 for 2, but they didn't have anything else that I was after. That's it. Let's count up the pieces. That's 15 items altogether. 1 accessory, 3 2-piece sets, and 3 new with tags. And again, the price is pretty low. $5 Australian is a little over $3 American. These are not quite bins prices, but I think it's about as low as I can get, at least that I found here so far. When it's all on the floor like this, it looks a little bit more like I did go to the bins, doesn't it? All right, and the shoes and the artwork. The shoes, I believe they're real. They're Nikes. They're heavy. I like how shiny they are. They're also my size. I paid $20 Australian for these, and I think I'll be wearing them around. I do a lot of walking here, and I only brought 1 pair of sneakers with me. So that is why I took $20 out of the total. I think these shoes are just mine, and the artwork. I'll show you what I saw at the market. I'm a sucker for a story, and the woman that painted these was going through breast cancer treatment. I like the gold a lot. My partner agrees with my maximalist style, and the gallery wall is being formed. So with sticking with 5 listings per day, this gets me 3 days worth of inventory. I'm gonna have to go shopping again. Don't forget to hit the subscribe and ring that notification bell so you know when that video goes live. Thanks so much for joining me in this chapter. See you next time.